we see a number of things coming together inside of the broadcast industry. The move to IP obviously looks unstoppable. So there are more and more IP-based workflows right the way through, even from television, and now obviously pushing that content out onto devices. The multi-screen usage of video, again, is increasing at a fantastic rate. Now, this is important because there are some devices out there now which have fabulous quality, and people aren't using them as a second screen choice anymore. Sometimes it's the first screen choice that they're using. For businesses, this creates new opportunities. So it's a new opportunity for them to start to personalize that experience for those users based upon where they are on the device that they're on. So we see in the industry a large move towards a much more data-centric view of things. Not necessarily big data, but information about who are you, what are you watching, where are you, and using that information to drive things like recommendations, things like ads, and those kinds of things. At Adobe, with Primetime, we brought 3 different areas of our Adobe technology stacks together in order to help businesses achieve that kind of understanding of the way that things are going with their users. So we brought together the old technologies of video distribution and DRM and video streaming together with the monetization technologies, so the ability to place ads inside of streams, but also to have the data underlying that, the analytics that tell you about the consumption and how that works. And in real time then, that gives you an opportunity to start targeting content towards those users. We launched about a year and a half ago the Primetime offering, firstly from the US. So there we have a huge number of users, Shaw, Turner, Comcast, companies like that. But even here in Europe, we have people like M6 in France, Dailymotion, the RTL Group, who are using our technologies to help them to deliver high-quality video on any kind of device out to their users. So at Adobe, we have a great history in analytics. A couple of years ago, we bought a company called Omniture, which gave us the world-leading web-based analytics technology. We've now applied that to video. So video is no longer a black box that you can't look into. It's something that we can actually absolutely understand the consumption of. So what are you watching? Exactly where are you? The context then. So not just what are you watching and where are you, but what kind of a device, what kind of a screen. And that allows our users to finely tune the experience that they want people to have on those different devices. And that message is really important. People are now feeling different ways of making business models, different ways of engaging with audiences on these different kinds of devices. And we're enabling that through that technology. So Primetime is particularly concerned with the video delivery and the video consumption. So principally around broadcast and OTT. Yeah, so we've embraced the cloud. One of the great advantages of the cloud is that it allows you to scale up very, very quickly. In the industry, there have been a couple of technology changes that have enabled this to happen. The first is the move towards HTTP delivery. So standards like HLS, like MPEG-, make it easier to use cloud services. The business finds it easier to use cloud services because it enables them to expand production very easily. So, for example, in the Olympics, we used cloud services to deliver NBC's content from the Sochi Olympics, and at times when there was peak usage, they could very easily bring extra capacity online. The cloud offers that kind of elasticity, that ability to react to the number of users that are watching at any point in time. And I think that's a great way for people to have their architecture and everything else in a very scalable and efficient manner. So certain elements of it absolutely are. So our analytics, our ad serving, they are all cloud-based services. Other elements, the players, the packagers, the encoders, those kinds of things, they can be done in a number of places. Either on the cloud, we have partnerships with people like Microsoft Azure or Amazon Web Services, and you can use those systems to host it, or you can bring that inside and run it on your own premise. We leave that choice.